don't know what time it is, or it's 10:20. Good morning, y'all. Hopefully, y'all can see me. Hopefully, y'all having a good, wonderfully blessed, amazing Sunday morning. Whatever morning, day or morning it is, whatever city, state, country, or whatever you watching from. Oh, I might come across this video in. But yeah, I came on here to kind of try to have a like heart-to-heart moment or whatnot while I'm drinking my coffee. So I'm drinking my coffee in my girl boss fuel cup. But yeah, so I came on. I wanted to kind of like talk to y'all, or to just talk about. I am actually surprised. This is something that I never like really thought of or really had in my life, but I'm actually surprised. I actually sat down and thought about it and been thinking about it since Thursday, to be honest with you. I actually have a male best friend. Like, he's my best friend. I could talk to him about anything at all, anything possible. If I need any question, if I have any questions to ask, he there, and he'll answer them. If I have any problems with anything, he there. If I have any kind of like vitamins, oral health items, and first aid kits. If if I want to talk about anything, he there for me. Like when I was in the hospital, he was there. The first time, like with the first car accident, because I've been in 2 car accidents. Y'all might not know, or I might not told y'all about, but the first one, which was the worst one, I came out with a broken bone and a busted lip, and I was bleeding or whatnot. That's another story for another day. He managed to pop up, and he was there for me. The whole time I was in the hospital, he stayed there. And when he did have to leave, he went to go check on his kids. He stayed up, and knowing he had to go to work. Come think of it, that's the time that he was back here in the States. But yeah, anyways, another story for another day. But back to that, he stayed up, and then when I got home, I was so high on morphine and heavily medicated. I called him. He came back. So yeah, I'm like, that's a best friend. It's just not because sometimes certain things hit me later than it should actually have already done hit me. I'm being honest with y'all, he's actually my best friend. Like, we like this, like really tight. It's like we can lose contact with each other, not see or talk to each other or hear from each other for years. What he figured out was that if you bought an insurance company when we finally do come back and cross paths, it's like we back together and nothing. We pick up right where we left off, and it's like nothing ever happened. Like no time was even missed. And it's like that with my other female friends. I had 2 other female friends. It's just like that. And plus the one that's in heaven. So, I mean, he's right up there with them 3, 4. He makes 4. I'm like, dang. I don't really, and then at the hospital, he wanted me to call him when I got out the hospital. He was going to come get me from the hospital. So I'm like, I'm shocked because I'm sitting here thinking, like I always do, overthink everything. And that led me to think, I actually have a male best friend. Like I never, and he's been my best friend for 7 years. Like, yeah, he's my best friend. And that's what made me love him like family. Like, not just like family, but I love him. Like, I can tell him anything. We can go from one conversation to the next, meaning we can be talking about cars, and then we can go talking about females and guys. We can go from talking about in March of 1995, he's approached by what I'm gonna do for my birthday and what he did for his birthday to talking about vehicles. We can talk about anything, and I don't ever have to worry about him judging me, talking about me, making me feel bad, belittling me, verbally, mentally, physically abusing me, or anything. That's just not in his character. And see, I think that's why we get along so well. And I rewatched that video last night about his ex, or whatever the hell you want to call that woman. That thing. Talking about keep motherfuckers out of our business. We could have got along. Are you serious? Little girl. That was for 5 years ago. I'm like, are you serious? I don't care what he tell people about me. I mean, he keeps people out of me in his business. Even if he didn't, we still get along. I'm gonna make sure that. I'm gonna make sure of that. We always gonna get along. We like best friends. But yeah, I just want to come on here and talk to y'all about that because I'm getting kind of bored watching. What in the hell is this I'm watching? American Greed. This is kind of boring, so I'm finna find something else on my phone to continue watching on YouTube. But yeah, I just had to come on here and talk to y'all about that. I'm surprised I actually have a male best friend. I mean, yeah, we used to talk or whatever, but we like best friends. Flush with cash, Frankel decides to leave Toledo and move to Nah, it's a whole other thing. I wouldn't let my husband meet him though. When see, like I'm gonna end on this. When you get a guy best friend like that, or even a friend like that, period, it could be a female. When you come across somebody like that, them kind of friends are very hard to come by. Them kind of friends that you don't let go of. Because nowadays you can't even trust your own family members that's sitting in front of you that you see every day, let alone a stranger. You can trust a stranger, and it's sometimes, on the other hand, it's sad that you can trust a stranger more than you can trust your own family. So, hold on, let me fix my pants, y'all.
At various points, he'd be completely panicked.
But yeah.
And he'd work himself up.
See, that's the thing. I can trust him with everything, with all of me. I'll leave my purse open with $1 million if I had it. Y'all, if I had $1 million, I would have been bought me a house. I would trust him before I trust anybody. I trust him with my life. I trust him with my money. I trust him with everything, anything. I mean, I trust him. I can't say the same. Ooh, excuse me. I can't say the same thing about anybody else, but I trust him. I trust.
That's exactly what they called it. The women responded to the ads. They came, were interviewed, and they were accepted.
I trust my cousin. I trust my best friend. I trust the one that went to heaven. I trust them about everything, with anything. I know ain't nothing gonna happen when I'm with them. I don't have to, with the exception of my friend that passed away, I know I don't have to worry about anything, period. And with him, back on top with him, I don't have to worry about something
It has 3 times the cleaning power to dissolve kitchen grease on contact. It works
going wrong. I know he got my back, regardless.
Try Clean Free from Mr. Clean.
But yeah, I just came in here to talk about that. Like I say, if that's the kind of dude most people need, most females are looking for and trying to marry and want to be with. But you got some females out there that damages those type of dudes and destroy their trust in other women and women, period, when they meet somebody else. And them type of women make it bad for the next good woman. They make him look like, well, ain't no other women, ain't no good women out there. Ain't no, if I get with somebody else, she gonna treat me the same way the previous female did. That's how I am with dudes. Just because one dude did me bad, I used to sit there and like, okay, well, all dudes are bad. Now, dealing with my best friend, he kind of got me out of that. Like, that's not how all dudes are. He done showed me several times that not all men are bad. He's a good man. That's why I say his kid's mom mad because she fucked up. She realized that she had a good man and she pushed it away. She ruined it. That's not my problem. Don't be mad at me and take it out on me because I realized I see something in him that you didn't see until it was too late. That's what I was trying to say yesterday. But yeah, I'm going to end this right here. Bye, y'all.